Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika. Welcome to the Global Art Magazine page channel where we make content for artists and creative entrepreneur. In today video guys, we're gonna be diving into about my Zazzle sales show. So far, I have made around $1,176 so far in my Zazzle sale. Now this is completely the profit. I'm completely talking about the profit. The revenue is quite different. So I'm gonna be diving into today's video, sharing about my story, how did actually I made it and how long it took me, and also going to share my tips with you guys to help you make money with the Zazzle. So let's dive in. Before we go back, consider clicking the like button guys. I do really appreciate that. If you want more such video, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon so whenever we upload new videos you'll be get notified about it. Also, we have a lot of the free resources to help you make more money. The link is in description box below. You can subscribe to our email newsletter as well. The link is in description. You can support my channel on the Patreon. Make sure to check it out, the Patreon, if you want to support my channel, and also getting the early access to my videos, the niche research, a lot more there is in the Patreon. Make sure you check it out. And also we have the Zazzle workbook. If you're looking forward to getting started with the Zazzle workbook, I have a complete Zazzle workbook. It's kind of like a planner that will going to help you the step-by-step, which really helped me making the sales from the Zazzle, multiple different sales each and every day on Zazzle. So I'm going to leave that planner in the description box below. Make sure you check it out. Let's talk about the story of getting this so far and how long it took me, and also the tips. The first thing I'm going to talk about, I have already made the video talking about getting the for sale. Now this is the shop that I'm talking about is not my first shop. The first shop I already had, which was back in the, I think it was back in the 2020, and I hit the for sale in the 2020, and that was the old shop. And with that shop I was doing a lot of the mistakes, and then I opened up a new shop. I think it was back in the May or June of 2021. I'm going to leave that video in the card section above for the for sale because I don't really remember the exact month. It was, I think, May or June of 2021. I started with the second brand new shop. I corrected my mistake because I was taking Zazzle as a print-on-demand website, and that was the real serious mistake I was doing in my print-on-demand business with the Zazzle. Because for those of you guys who don't know, Zazzle is not only a print-on-demand website, but it doesn't work that way because people are using your designs as a template to actually modify them, actually edit them for their own personal needs, and then they are purchasing from you. So it's a very different concept. Like if you're taking it as a Redbubble or Teepublic, you're doing a big mistake, and that mistake that I really did with my first shop, that didn't get me much sales, and I'm not actually counting the sales of those shops in this video. I'm counting the sales from the second shop that I opened back in the late May or June of 2021. So I opened the second shop in the late May of 2021, and then I hit the first sale within the first few days of uploading the few products. I think it was around 30 or 35 products. I don't really remember the number, but I hit within a few days only, and then I started seeing the sales, and then I started opening up the new shop until now. Like if I calculate from June to February, okay, so June of 2021 till the February of 2022, so only the 8 months, because February isn't over, and also in the June I wasn't getting that much of the sales, but anyhow I'm gonna calculate it. So it took me around like 8 months to reach to this level of making $176 plus on Zazzle in profit. Now I'm going to be talking about few things over here which will really going to place the things into perspective. First of all guys, I want to tell you that this is not my one shop from which I made this many sales. I'm going to leave some screenshots here and there. You can see from the different shops. Now currently I have more than 2 shops on the Zazzle, and the sales that I'm talking in this video are from more than 2 shops. Like I have kind of like a 3 shops on Zazzle. So the sales that I'm talking in this video are based on all these 3 shops. The first shop from these 3 shops that I started back in the late May of 2021. Then I started with the second shop. I think it was around August. I think first or second week of August. Then the third shop I around like somewhat like a September, and collectively till now February I'm counting all the sales from all these 3 different shops, and I'm talking according to it. Now this is entirely the profit, it's not the revenue, because I kept my products when I was getting started with the Zazzle. Like few of the products were having 8% royalty, somewhat they're having 9%, somewhat them having a 10%, but anyhow I'm taking an average as a 10% because in the beginning my products were quite low at the royalty percentage. Like it was around 7%, 8%, and then I increased to 10%, and now few of the best-selling products I'm making it around 11 or 13% or something like that. But most of the sales were kind of like a 10% royalty percentage. So if I take like $1,176 in the profit, then I would take it as a 11,760 something, like it was around like $12,000 in revenue I have made so far on the Zazzle. Like I have sold $12,000 products on Zazzle so far in collectively all these three shops. Okay, this is the revenue, and if I take it as a profit, it would be somewhat like $1,176 or something around those corner, because it varies a lot. Some products were having 8% royalty, some products were having 9%, were having 10% royalty. So I'm taking an average around the 10%, because if I actually sit down and calculate, there are a lot many product sales, it's a lot more stuff. So I'm just giving you an average, a rough average. Like it was around kind of like a 10% royalty percentage that I'm taking as an average. So I can see like $12,000 of the products that I sold on the Zazzle in these 8 months, and from that I have made $1,176, or kind of like a $1,200 in profit. So that is a profit I'm talking. The revenue is 12,000 around, something like that. So it's not that big, or it's not that small. I mean, I didn't expect that much of the sales. Seriously, I want to tell you, I didn't expect that many of the sales. It was just that the things were happening with the time. And before that, I want to tell you guys that you would be thinking, oh, I'm just bragging about my sales in this video and all those kind of stuff. No, I'm not bragging. I'm really want to be practical with you guys, because I have the 3 shops. It's not from the one shop, and the revenue is different, profit is different. Revenue is around $12,000 and profit is around like $1,176, or roughly around $1,200, something like that is there, the profit. Okay, till the February, so it's 8 months profit. So far I have made. Now there were the so ups and downs in my Zazzle journey. Like some months I made a lot many sales, some months I didn't make that much of the sales. Like the January was kind of like a slow month for me, because after the December, the January was slow, and it's quite obvious. Like after the quarter 4 is over, the quarter 4, the beginning of the first few months of the new year, like the January or February, the sales are kind of like a low. It's not that high in comparison to the November and December of the quarter 4, but that's completely normal. That's completely fine. But now I'm gonna be telling you some of the tips with you guys. It took me like 8 months to reach to this level, and honestly guys, I used to share my products on Pinterest. That's the only platform I used to share my products on, the Pinterest. I didn't pay for any promotion, or I didn't bring any platform traffics or something like that. So it's kind of like a more organic from the Zazzle and also from the Pinterest. These are two, the basically kind of like a search engine that work for me to drive the sales for my shop. Now I'm going to talk about how many orders that I receive for my Zazzle shop, because some of the orders have multiple different products sold. Let me give you an example. Like one of the invitation that I sold, now I rarely sold any invitation in my shop because I rarely have invitation. But one of the invitation that I sold that was back in the Christmas time was the save a date Christmas invitation. And for that, one person ordered that particular invitation, and that person ordered around 100 to 200 product units for that particular invitation. So I'm just going to talk about the orders that I received, because in few of the orders I sold multiple different units. Like one person is actually ordering more than one piece or more than one unit of that particular product. For example, the invitation, the gift tags, the stickers, these are kind of like a products in which the people order not just one, they order like 10, 20, 100 or 200 or something like that. They order in the bulk. So I'm not telling you exactly how many units of the product I sold. I'm just telling you how many orders that I received. So far I have received 600 orders in all these 3 shops. Now 600 orders varies a lot, and some of them I sold the paper products, some of them I sold the home decor products, some of them I've sold the different products. So it's kind of like a different range. Like I can't tell you that one of the products get me a lot many sales or something like that. No, but there is a huge variety of the different products that I sold. So there is a huge variety over there. But some tips that I have with you guys, and these will gonna be real tips guys, because this video I don't want to make it bragging out. I'm not here waiting to tell you, hey, I made out of the blue $100,000 in one day. No, it didn't happen for me that fast. It took me almost 8 months to reach to this level of the Zazzle. So it really took me a long time. It didn't happen for me in a month or 2 months or 3 months. It took me almost around 8 months. Okay, so it was like 8 months of hard work. Yes guys, it didn't happen overnight. I'm gonna dive in with the tips guys, because I think that the tips will really going to clear your mind how it actually happened to me. The first #1 tip I have for you guys: always diversify your income. That's really important. Even if you are having a one Zazzle shop, you can open up multiple different shops, and not just in one account. You can open multiple different Zazzle account from different email addresses, and I personally have more than one account, and it's legal to have more than one account on a Zazzle with different email address. Of course, you need to upload different designs and different products in each and every shop. Like the one design that you're uploading in one account or in your one shop may not be similar to the other shop or other shop account, because that would be copyright issues. Because if you're uploading the same designs on both of these shops, it would be copyright issues for your own shops itself. So you need to have a different designs, very different designs in both of your shops if you're having the two shops. So it's legal to have more than one Zazzle account and more than one Zazzle shop. So I would highly recommend you to diversify as much as you can, because if you're relying solely on one Zazzle account, on one Zazzle shop, then you are really doing yourself a big disfavor. Of course, you don't need to burn out yourself in the process. You need to do the things according to your schedule, according to your routine, because I do get burned a lot many times. Because when I'm in a creative energy, when I feel like I want to create, I do create like without thinking about anything. I just keep on creating until my eyes feels like I'm completely burned out, until my body is telling me no more, I can't go anymore, and then I stop there. And then I'm not telling you to do that way. I don't know whether it's healthy or whether it's unhealthy, I don't know, but this is a thing for me. Like if I'm sitting on my desk and if I'm creating my artworks, my paintings and drawings, I keep on creating them. Until I actually get tired, or my hands get tired, or my eyes are telling me no more, we need rest, or my body is telling me we can't go further on, we need rest. Till then, I keep on creating. So that is the thing I have for me. Like I just work on the stuff which makes me feel good in that moment. I don't stop myself there and then. So that's what I will tell you guys. Diversify your income as much as you can. Have more than one Zazzle account. It's legal. You can have more than one shop. You can have more than two accounts, but you just need to make sure that in both the accounts, in both the shops, you have entirely different designs. And please don't burn out yourself in the process. Second thing I have for you guys, niches. It's really important. You need to target the niches that are less competitive. Now, of course, I have touched this particular point in so many different videos, but I think that it's really important. I want to give you some hints over you so that it could help you with your own niches as well. Like if you're starting with the Zazzle, or even if with the Creative Fabrica, or even with the Teepublic or Redbubble, whatever print-on-demand platform or Creative Fabrica shop you're opening up, you need to always pick up a niche that is less competitive. That is really secret. I want to give you one example over here, which is kind of like having a niche on my shop. One niche that I'm targeting is a business niche. Yes, business niche is quite popular. Obviously, if you're going with the business niche, you're gonna see a lot of the people are selling the stickers, business cards, templates, blah stuffs. But you need to sub niche down. So here the play of the things comes over here. For example, if you're going with the business niche, think about your target customer, your ideal client avatar. For example, if you're targeting the online small businesses, okay, you're targeting the online small business owners with your Zazzle design. So that means you're having a business niche and you're making the products for the small online business owners. That would be less competitive niche, and that's what I practically did for one of my shop. Now I'm telling my secret to you guys. That design got me the first sale within few weeks, within a few days of starting with my shop, and that was really less competitive niche. Not that much competition was there, and I uploaded the design that no other shop was having at that time on their shop. That was very rare design, because everyone was like adding a lot of these stuffs, a lot of the graphic designs, adding a lot of the graphics, floral red, patterns, textures, pictures, a lot of the stuff people were adding them. But the minimal design was quite rare. Very few people were having the minimalistic kind of like a design which I uploaded on the Zazzle. It was very rare in that niche. So that's led me to get the sale. So I want to tell you, sub niche down as much as you can. It will definitely going to get you the sales. And also, while picking up a niche, always pick up a niche which makes you feel more interested in going for. I want to give you here another example. For example, I'm not interested in cooking. Really, I'm a girl, I'm a female, but I don't enjoy cooking that much. Like I don't like cooking that much because I can't cook each and every day. Like I can cook maybe once a week or something like that. Quite rare. I don't have a hobby of cooking. I don't enjoy that much. So if I'm targeting the cooking niche for the moms, or for the single mom, for the single parent or something like that, I would highly defeat in that industry, because it's not in my interest. It's not in my hobby. I can't target the cooking niche. For me, the interesting niche is business niche. That makes me feel more motivated. Apart from that, I'm more interested in kind of like a floral niches, watercolor niches, patterns and textures niches. These are my own niches because I am really interested in that. I am really interested in making the designs around that. So I want to emphasize more over here. While whenever you are picking up a niche, always think about your interest or your hobby. Don't pick something that is not at all interest for you. For example, if you're picking up a music niche and you don't even listen to the music, then why the heck you will gonna make the designs for it? That's quite obvious. That being said, let's move on to the third tip that I have for you. Go with the niches, go with the design or product ideas that is in interest with you and also which you can go with for a very long time. That's really important. It doesn't happen overnight. You guys already know about it. I update my stuffs on this channel. If you are following me so far, you know that the things didn't happen for me overnight. It took me a really long time, really days, months of hard work to reach here. So you need to pick up a niche or a topic or a design idea that is really you are interested in, that you can pursue for so long. I didn't cover this particular thing in my previous tip about the things that you can pursue for long. For example, if you can pursue the business niche for a very long time, go for it and think for the branding. I'm going to tell you all these three shops are kind of like my branded shop. I of course did several mistakes along the road. I did several mistakes. I'm going to make another video for talking about my mistakes that I've made so far. I did several mistakes, but I was focusing more on a branded shop rather than the general shop because I did the mistake with my first shop. Then I learned from that and then I started with the more branded shop. My focus were mainly on having the shops that are more branded, that were focusing on a one type of ideal client avatar or maybe one or two type of like that, focusing on entire business niches, focusing on entire wedding niches, birthday niches, graduation niches, summer niches, or winter niches, or Christmas niches, or holiday niches. Like I was completely focusing on a one kind of niche for my brand, for my shop, and that lead me to get the more sales. And also, this is a thing you could do with your own shop as well. The first thing you could do is have a general shop, test and experiment with it, like what kind of niche you are really interested in that. Because when I was getting started with the print on demand, I had no idea like what were the topics or niches or that I am interested in. I really wasn't having any idea because I was completely new to this online world and I want to just hit and trial and do trial method to actually figure out what I'm really interested in that. But once I figured it out the things, then after on when I started with the new shops, I started with the more branded, more niche based shop. So in the beginning, you can have a general shop to get an idea what kind of things you're really interested in that, what kind of things are making you make more sales, and what are the things you want to pursue for long. And then you can actually open up another shop, second new shop, and you can open that second new shop in one specific niche or topic, or keeping an ideal client avatar in mind and having a branded shop. Think for a long time, don't think for a short time. You are building a brand, you are building an impact, or you are creating an impact on this planet. So you have to think in that way. Don't think that you're just uploading a product for the sake of the sales. No, you are uploading the products because you are building your brand, you are building your identity in this world, you're providing value to the people. That is the really important thing. It's all from the mindset, but mindset also happens with time. That's also important thing. So let's move on to the another tip that I have for you guys is the mindset is the key. Now, for me, I can tell you guys, my mindset wasn't really healthy when I was getting started with this online business because I was completely new to this world and I was looking at the other people, at their successes, making the huge dollars, making the big money, 6-figure, 7-figure, and I was like, what the heck, how they are making so much money in their businesses in the first year, in the 6 month, in the 3 month. And I was really in the bad mindset, guys. I want to really tell you I was in a bad mindset and I was really focusing on working on my mindset while building my own business because it's really important. Apart from the hard work, your mindset is really important and it's essential key component. You can't just always work to get the results. You need to work and you need to have your mindset in place according to it, so both of them will work together and then you get the results which you want to. So it's not one straightforward answer to listen to the books or listen to the people or talk to other people who have done so far. No, it's not one straightforward answer. For me, it wasn't. I just keep on experimenting with the different things in the mindset niche, in the mindset department of me, like what are the things that actually fit in my box. For example, for me, the affirmations works wonders. I do the money mindset affirmations a lot, many times. If you want to know more about the affirmations and this kind of mindset, do let me know in the comment section below. I'm gonna make another video talking more in depth about what I practically do in the affirmation department and how I actually do that. But you need to see what fits according to you. Whether affirmations work for you, go for it. Whether meditation works for you, go for it. Whatever works for you, go for it. Of course, you need to do a lot of the experiment or research, and you need to explore which one is working for you, which isn't, and then you need to come to a conclusion and set your mindset according with your goals to achieve them and to get the sales which you're looking for. That another tip that I have for you guys: stop comparing yourself with others. I have seen this mistake. I've done personally by myself a lot, many times in my own business. I have been comparing myself a lot, many times to other business owners, to the other people in the niche, in the industry. When I saw someone YouTube videos, they were telling their sales, oh, I made $10,000 this month, oh, I made six-figure this month. And I was like, I started comparing myself with them, and I was doing myself a big disfavor. And then I listened to one of the book. I want to tell you, You Are a Badass, and that book was literally amazing. If you are looking forward for a mindset or for actually changing your life, then you can read that book. That book is really awesome. You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. She has like a badass series, but I just read the one book, and that book was really mind-blowing. In that book, she had one quote. I'm not gonna be saying in that exact words. I have made them in my own words. I'm gonna be saying that quote away. Comparing yourself with other is the waste of who you are. That kind of quote is there. So if you see that you're comparing yourself with other people while you're watching their YouTube videos talking about the sales, you're doing yourself a big disfavor, because you don't know what that person is doing in the background. Like maybe they have started with a print on demand 10 years back, 5 years back. You never know about it, and now they are making the huge sales, and now they are making those videos. So you see who they have made in 6 months, they may have made in 5 months. So don't compare yourself with them, guys, because everyone's journey is unique. Everyone is unique. You have the unique abilities that I may not be having it, and the things that I have in me having it. So what's the purpose of comparing you and me together, or you or other person together? What's the point in comparison? Okay, this is the thing I'm telling myself each and every day when I am in a comparison route. I'm telling myself, focus on your own journey, focus on your own shop, on your own niche, on your own sales, on your own sales report, and focus on that and look how you can actually improve each and every day, what you can add more, what you can learn more from your mistakes, so that you can actually correct it. And the tip that I have for you guys: patience. Have patience. It really took me a long time. Like, I can tell you, June, July, August was really slow months for me. I got very few sales in these 3 months, but the sales that I got in the September, October, November, December were so huge that it lead me to reach this point. So it will definitely going to take some time to get the sales. Have patience, build your stuff with time. Don't rush too hard. I rush too hard often, so many times, and I burn myself out in the process. And that's really, really unhealthy. I have a hustle mindset. I have a hustle culture in my mind. I'm trying to actually rewriting it again and again, but I want to tell you, have patience. Have for you is have a trending and evergreen niches together. I was having the Christmas niches as well. I was having the Christmas ornaments, Christmas cards, Christmas invitations, and Halloween cards were also there in my shop. So I was having the trending design as well and evergreen as well. So create a combo of that. You can see which one works best for you, and you can go according to that. Another thing I want to tell you, to have your designs as a template, optimize them according to it very well, and let me know in the comment section below if you want me to make another video talking about the templates design, how to make one on Zazzle, because I'm thinking that of making a video for you guys to actually explain you in depth about the templates, what's the difference between the normal designs and the templates, and how you can make a template designs for your own Zazzle shop. Let me know if you want that kind of video. But have the template based designs, target the niches, have the title tags very well optimized according to your niche. You can check out for the other niches or the other products or the other designs in your topic, in your industry, and check what tags or title they have used in their own designs. You can take an idea from that. You can take an inspiration from that. Of course, you don't need to copy them. If you're targeting a birthday niche, for example, if you're making a birthday cards, fine. and you're targeting them, you need to pick up a niche because birthday cards are quite popular. There are the birthday cards for the kids, for the toddlers, for the teens, for the mom, for the parent, for the father, etc., etc. So there are a lot many target customer are there in this birthday card niche. But if you're targeting, for example, a birthday card niche for a baby boy who is like few months old only, and you're targeting the watercolor illustrations in that, maybe a baby elephant, because you're targeting the birthday card for the baby boy, so you're targeting the baby elephant, the blue elephant is there. Look for the other cards in that niche and look what title they are using, what description they have, what tags they are having. When you scroll down to any particular design, at the bottom you're gonna see their tags, so you can look at the tags, what tags they have used, what is the title, and you can also see how well their templates or their product has been customized. Okay, you need to look for that as well, whether it's customized well or not, what's good that you can take away from that design. You can check the reviews of that particular designs as well, whether that particular design or product got any kind of reviews or not. Look for that and then see your designs and look, have you ever done all those things or not? Have you ever have title, tags, description optimized for your niche or for designs or not? Take your time to do the monthly reviews for your shop, maybe a weekly reviews for your shop. And if you want that kind of a planner or workbook, I have a Zazzle workbook and planner. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. You can grab it, in which I'm talking about the monthly shop reviews, how you can do to actually see how many sales you're getting, what are the products that you're selling the most, what are the royalty percentage, how many views you're getting in your products, like how many views you are getting for your products, how many categories you have made. Now there is a difference between the collections and the categories, so I would highly recommend you to make collections and categories according to your designs and products, and please place your designs, your products in a particular respective collections, because people do land on your shop, they're gonna check the collections, and from that collections they're gonna pick up more products, not just one product, maybe multiple different products from your shop. This can lend you getting more sales from one particular customer, which really helped me a lot. Like I get the first order for my one particular invitation, and that one order I got in which I sold 100-200 units of invitation. So that's really amazing. And then that same customer purchased multiple different products from my shop. The same thing you can do, making collections and categories, making easy for your customers so that they can convert more, not just one time, but the multiple different times can really help you getting the more sales. That's it for today's video, guys. Hopefully this video will going to help you making more sales on the Zazzle. Let me know your own Zazzle experience in the description box below. I would really love to hear from you. And guys, I would love to have your support on my Patreon channel because it really supports me and my channel. So if you want to check out the Patreon and want early access of my videos and niche ideas and the amazing perks on the Patreon, make sure you check my Patreon. The link is in the description box below. But thank you so much for tuning in today's video. See you for the next time. Take care. Bye, guys.